Alright, you guys, welcome back to TREVTRI'S Triathlon. Today I got my rim without a tire, no tube inside of it, and we're going to work on putting a tube and tire onto the rim. So I'll teach you guys how to do that today. I'm changing out my tire and putting on a more beat up tire because I'm going to be attaching it to my trainer, my bike trainer. I will advise on how to do that. I'll tell you guys how to do that as well. That'll just come in a later video. But for today, I'm going to show you how to put tube back on your rim and attach the tire. So stick with me. Alright, you guys, I got all my pieces here. Got my frame, my tire frame, my new tire or my old tire that I'm putting back on. This is a Zaffiro Pro Slick is the tire. It's pretty smooth. It's a thin tire. It's smooth for road. It has no tread on it. And my tube. So first things first, we're gonna need your bike frame and your tube. Again, we're gonna have to take off a little valve stem. Take that off. That little washer. Take that little washer off. And then the rim of the tire, you got that hole. That's where the valve stem needs to go inside of. You put that inside. Push it down and in. You're gonna have your tube of your tire, or your tire that you're gonna put over the top. You want one side of your tire to go in to the bike. Just one side, because the tube is going to fit and sit inside of that other side. You just work it in there so that all the pieces are in, or the tube is, or tires all the way in the rim, other than one spot. One spot is not going to go in. The reason for that is because it's made a little bit smaller than the rim, so that it doesn't fall out easily while you're riding. So you're gonna use your lever, your tire lever, you're gonna push it inside, and you're just gonna do it around like you were ripping out your tire. So now it's in. Get her fully in there, no problems. Bring it back up, and I like to work from the top. On this one, I like to work where the valve stem is. So you don't want the tube to come out at all, so I'm someone that believes in putting your washer back on right away. You have it in there, you don't have to secure it all the way to the top tight, but you don't want it to fall out. So you put it back in so it's not snug, it's just on there basically, just to help keep it in. And you're gonna put your tube straight inside your tire. See what I'm doing? I'm able to stick it right inside of my tire, just inside of the tire part. We're not exactly putting it in the rim right now. We're just putting it inside of the tire. Okay, so it's inside of the tire. Now you're gonna lift the tire up a little bit, and you're gonna push your tube inside of the tire. You wanna try to get it in there as smooth as you can. Yep, your tube is going to be a little bit bigger than your rim, so it's gonna go in there a little bit strange, but the reason it's going to go in there strange is because it's going to expand. When it expands, it'll fit right inside your tire, not inside your rim. The tube fits inside your tire in the end. That's why your tire has the top here where it's thicker, because that's where your tire sits. Your tire's not going to sit inside the rim. So you push it up and in. So now my tube is inside my tire. Now, again, we're going to work the tire inside of the rim. So you're going to go around little by little. And the biggest thing here, the biggest problem people have is you end up not paying close enough attention and you get your tube stuck in between the rim and the tire. You get your tube stuck in between the rim and the tire, that's how you pop a tire. So you just go nice and slow, take your time around, push it up and into the rim. Again, your hands are probably gonna get dirty, but this is working on a bike, so don't be surprised if your hands get dirty. Okay, again, we're back up at the top, and it's starting to get snug again like it did when we first put it in. Get your tire lever, push it inside. This time, you're gonna try to do it nice and carefully and slowly, but you're still gonna get that tire in there, and you're gonna have to put a little force behind it to get it in there. See, there you go, now it popped in. So another step to do, to make sure you don't have it pinched in between, I like to do this. So, you got your valve open. That's your Presta. Here's your pump. This is my pump. My pump has Presta and TRIATHLON. I can just flip it around. So you push it inside. Oop. Sorry guys, just a quick little adjustment. Okay. Make sure it's open. Which open actually is where it's closed or where it's down on my pump. Some pumps might be different. Just kind of depends on the pump and the brand of pump you have. Now it's secured on there. And I don't want to fill it all the way up. I just want to give it a little bit of pump, a couple pumps. Pop it back off. Close the tire. Try not to let out as much air as possible. You're gonna lose some, and you squeeze. You're giving it a squeeze a little bit because you want to seat that in there nice. You want to make sure that you're, again, not pinching that tire. I might have done a little bit of overflation, which I can easily remedy that situation. Releasing the cap a tad bit. Letting out a little air. There. You want to go around, again, make sure you didn't pinch your tube in here. You pinch your tube in between your tire, and that's when you're going to have problems. It's going to pop. Your tire's going to explode. Nobody wants that to happen. Just give it nice pinches all the way around, like you're just making sure that it's not inside there. All the way around. Turn back up at the top. You do the other side. Again, this is all just making sure that you're not going to pinch your tire. Pinches cause pops. You don't want to be stuck on the side of the road with the pop tire if you don't have to be. Yeah. All right. Let it back down again. Press your valve or your pump back onto your valve stem. Again, you're going to lose some air. Push it down. There you go. Now you're prepared. Now you start to pump. I'm a bigger guy, 6'5", 270 pounds. So I like to have my tire pumped up nice and firm. On the trainer in the house, it's going to be a little different. But I usually go about 100 to 110 psi when I'm out on the road. I'm going to go to 100 because I'll be on the trainer. Actually, I'm gonna go just a little bit more because you're gonna lose a tiny bit of air when you take it off. That there, changing. Tube and tire, good to go, all inflated. Twist your metal washer all the way up, seated nicely. Put your cap back on. Thanks, you guys. Again, make sure that tube is not in there all the way around. Make sure it's nice and safe so you don't pop it. Train hard, try hard. See you next time.